I can't get that into that fucking thing. It's not gonna fucking happen. I don't know why the fuck they sell these to the public. Unless there's some trick I don't fucking know about. That bitch that I bought ain't gonna do it. So, I came up with an idea. How long will it last? I don't know. I know that I don't have $300 per, so $600 to spend on fully loaded new motor mounts. So, hopefully this will work. Maybe long term, or maybe just long enough for me to get the money to get new motor mounts, but I've already got this one kind of set up. So I'm going to chop this in half, the motor mount, so that I can clamshell this in. Then I've already got this piece of steel drilled out and holes drilled into this, drilled and tapped. Grade 8 bolts. So once I get the bushing in, I'll be able to put some pressure on it with the press, since I'll lose a little bit of material from cutting it. Press it together, put these on. I got lock washers too that should keep them in place. And since the design of this has this ridge on it, this piece of steel just so happened to straddle it, so that once I cut this piece, it can't really twist or slide off. This thing will actually contain it in there. So it's gonna have to fucking do, man. This is what's holding me back from having my fucking truck, my motor put in at this point. I got some wires to clean up under the hood, some wire loom to put on and shit, but other than that, these are fucking holding me up. There's literally no way to press this fucking thing in. I think they mold this around a bushing, I swear, because you see this face right here, this edge, this edge, this edge, that's literally the same size as this opening. Now, look at, like, these edges, god damn it, this edge here and this other edge are flat, so they make it through the hole. That edge and the opening of the hole, that edge and the opening of the hole. But you look at it from this way, it literally sticks out like 3/8 of an inch. This is supposed to be up in this cup. There's no way of pressing this fucking thing in there. No fucking way, dude. I thought I could do it, really, but it's just not gonna happen. And you can see how deep it goes up in there. It's not happening. But I'm gonna chop it in half. Same thing over here, chop it in half. There'll be 2 sections. Put the bushing in, push this back in, bolt these back on. It'll be good to go. One motor mount welded up. Definitely not my prettiest, but welding to that cast iron is a bitch, and I had to do it in spurts to try to keep the heat off that bushing, and spray some water on it to cool it down to prevent that rubber from melting away. But, I mean, this bracket alone is pretty solid holding it together, but just the welds to kind of give a little extra peace of mind. I'll make sure I check it periodically when I'm driving around. But got this guy on 240 volts now because I didn't want to really use it because I can't use it on 110 volts anywhere in this damn house. If I do, I'll end up popping breakers. The voltage in this house sucks ass. I mean, that's why I have this air compressor that is dual voltage, could run on 110 or 240, and when I tried to run it, it pops a breaker. That's why I did that little thing running over to this little baby freaking panel that has like hardly anything. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 double pole breakers, which means you got AC, range, dryer, water heater. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't remember what else is on 240, but only got a couple breakers for all the outlets throughout the house. So anyhow.